In this video, I'm going to teach you how to fix this AC44 cab so that it works on Trainz 12. Specifically the Union Pacific one, because I need that one to fix these SD70 ACEs I have. They're dependent on this, and because it's faulty, they don't operate properly. So here are the errors. The asset uses an obsolete Trainz build number. Progressive messages are no longer supported by Trainz. The tag radius is 015 is not permitted within the container of type light switch. Progressive meshes are no longer supported by Trainz. Required container thumbnail is missing. Not that it really needs one, but I guess I'll add one just so it can to get rid of that message. Anyway, unable to load primary texture. Left side vents.tga. Binary conversion failed for texture resource left side vents. Missing an invalid selection for a tag at in Windows. Okay, I recently found out how to fix all of those errors, and now I can get rid of this object from the faulty menu. Okay, the first thing to do is Control-Shift-C to edit in Content Creator Plus. This is going to change the Trainz build number to get rid of that first error message. Now, I'm going to add a thumbnail container. Okay, it has to be 240 by 180. Okay, there was another problem. I don't remember where it was. Okay, first of all, these need to be IM meshes. I'll fix that in a little bit, but first, there was something else. Oh yeah, light switch. I need to get rid of this. Okay, and Windows. There is no attachment point for that, so I might as well just get rid of it. I'm not sure what that means. It's not going to have any windows or what, but we'll see, I guess. Now that I got rid of all the warnings, there's just errors. The first two of them I added by doing this. The first one I added was the tag image in container 0 is empty, and the tag image in 0 must have an image file extension. I'm gonna fix that right now. First, I'm gonna look for a picture of the AC4400CW interior that I can use as an image file. Okay, I'm going to use this picture. So I'm going to right click on this, save image as. Oh, that's an ES44 cab. Oh well, it looks pretty much the same. Okay, so I'll just save it as it is. It doesn't really matter what you name it as long as you don't include characters that the game doesn't read. For example, Russian letters or Japanese symbols. Anyway, open it with Paint. The reason why I use this is because it's free, so anyone can use it. So I clicked on Resize. I unclicked the check mark for Maintain Aspect Ratio. Clicked on Pixels, and now change it to 240 by 180 so it can be used as an image file. And then Control S to save it. Okay, now Control-Shift-E to edit this in Explorer. Go to the Pictures file or wherever you save this. Let's see, where is it? Okay, right click on this, click Copy, and then paste it here. The only reason I made a copy rather than just dragging it over is because I might need it later. And now, Control-Shift-C to edit it in Content Creator Plus. Now we have this long list of errors that I'm going to have to fix in a little bit. But first, the thumbnail problem. Let's see, where did I put it? CD, here it is. Okay, now it has an image file Now the next thing I'm going to do is fix the texture error. What was it again? Let's see. Unable to load primary texture. Left side vents.tga for texture file. Left side vents.texture.text. Okay, I'm going to have to make a new texture from scratch. But first, I need to know what color it's supposed to be. So I'm going to look for Union Pacific AC44 vents, I guess. Why do I get a Burlington Northern Santa Fe one? And a Canadian Pacific one. Everything but a Union Pacific one. Okay, this time I typed Union Pacific AC44 vents, and this is what I got. Not sure if by side vents they're talking about this one or this one. I'm guessing they mean this one. And it appears to be yellow, so I just need to make a yellow texture and call it side vents or whatever. So, to make a yellow texture, okay, just search yellow in the search engine and you should find plenty of colors that you need. Doesn't really matter which one you use, I guess. I'll use this one. Save image as. Oh, that's a PNG file. I can't do that. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Okay, I guess where? I guess this one. Okay. Now, Control Shift E. What was the name of the texture that I was having problems with? Let's see. Okay, it's called left side vents. So I'm gonna go to the wrong folder. Let's see, where is it? Okay, I'm gonna copy this image. Copy. This might be a little too bright for the thing that I need. Then I'm gonna paste it here, and then rename it left side vents.jpg. Okay, now I need to look for the texture.text file. Let's see. Here it is. Okay, this is the text document. Double click that. Primary equals left side vents dot. Okay, first of all, change this to JPG. Second thing I have to do is change the change this to a lowercase. If it's the wrong type of if it's the wrong case, then it's not going to work. Okay, Control S. Okay, left side vents.texture. Okay, everything looks fine. Now commit. Oh, I created another error that I forgot. The texture left side vents.jpg is not a power of 2. Please resize it. I forgot to resize it. Okay, so Control Shift E again. Okay, where is it? E, F, G, I, okay. Here it is. So, right click on it. Where is it? Open with Paint. Click Resize. Don't maintain aspect ratio. Pixels. Make it 256 by 256. And it does matter, because if it's not the right kind, then it's not gonna load it. It has to be a power of 2. Okay, now that it's properly resized, I'm gonna commit that, and the texture error should go away. Okay, now let's see why it's faulty. Okay, all of the texture errors are gone. Now I just have to fix these. Progressive meshes are no longer supported by Trainz. Though these meshes may work in Trainz, it is recommended that you switch to an LOD mesh. They used to work in Trainz, but now they don't, so I have to replace them with IM meshes. Control-Shift-E to edit it in Explorer. And now I have to open this thing called PevSoft PM to IM. So double click that, and then File, Open. Let's see. Program Files x86, N3V Games, CS12, User Data, Editing, and now look for AC44 UP Interior. And now here are all the PM files that need to be replaced with IM files. Just click on one, and one by one, I usually replace the PM with the IM, and then convert. It's that simple. Now I just have to do it again for every last one of them. This is going to take a while. And now the reverser. You know, now that I think about it, I could just replace the cab with another one that works, but oh well, I've already gone this far. Might as well finish it. And now the last two, the train brake levers and the windows that probably aren't going to appear because there's no attachment point for them. And now the mouse is acting up. Okay, now that I have IM files in here, I just have to edit it in Content Creator Plus and tell it to use these files. Okay, so under Mesh, first there's the reverser lever. I gotta take this and replace it with the IM one. And now there's actually a picture that shows up. Now I'm gonna do that for the horn. I'm not sure what all this red stuff is. Maybe it'll tell me later when I commit it. Okay, speedometer. And so on and so forth until, okay, dynamic brake lever. Okay, throttle lever. Train brake lever. Okay, for the default, click AC44 interior.im. And now Control S. Okay, I don't see any errors up, so it's probably going to work this time. Okay, it's no longer in the faulty list, so it should be working. I have it. I guess this is a good time to test it though, to see if it's working right. Okay, here are the locomotives that were dependent on that AC44 UP interior cab. So far they're working. Now I'm gonna go inside the cab and see if it works. It looks okay, I guess. Oh, except for the levers are missing. Well, that can be a problem. Yeah, the levers are actually... Yeah, the speedometer is missing too, as you can see. It's weird. I replaced it with an IM file the exact same type, but it's still not there. The light switch is missing too. Okay, we have that. The emergency brake is still there. Yeah, now I'm wondering if it was even worth fixing. I mean, I still can't drive it, at least not in normal mode. Yeah, I can't drive it in cab mode at all, only in DCC mode.